You are not bad at starting. You are tired of watching yourself stop. You begin with real excitement. Then your energy drops, and the plan that felt possible yesterday suddenly feels too heavy. You call it laziness, but what you are feeling is the weight of every time you watched yourself fall off before. Starting a new habit or goal feels easy because it asks almost nothing from your identity. You can picture a better version of you without anything on the line yet. It can feel like there is no history. There is no pressure. On day one, you are imagining, not being tested yet. But staying with something is different. Staying asks a harder question. Can you trust yourself to keep going after the excitement fades? That question touches old doubts you have carried, and that is why your momentum collapses. You are not avoiding the habit. You are avoiding the fear that you might let yourself down. Most people think this is about discipline, but for many people, staying with anything is tied to pressure. Maybe you remember the last few times you tried, how you started strong, then watched yourself slow down and stop. How each unfinished attempt felt less like a habit you dropped and more like proof about who you are. So when you try now, it feels like walking back into the same scene where you watched yourself fall off before. It feels safer to walk away than to face the fear of failing in real time. Every time you start something new, it bumps into the idea you hold about who you think you are. If you believe you never finish, staying with it becomes heavy. The moment your effort dips, the old belief wakes up. It tells you that you are right back where you started. And instead of staying with the habit, you retreat, not because you do not care, but because you do. You are trying to protect yourself from the pain of confirming what you are afraid is true about you. So the problem is not that you lack discipline. The deeper issue is that you tied this to whether you feel like you are enough. And no one can feel steady under that weight. Staying with things begins to feel possible when their meaning changes. Not by forcing willpower or chasing motivation. It changes when this stops being a test and starts being a place you are allowed to be in progress. When a missed day is just information, not a label. When a slow week is a signal that you are tired or overwhelmed, not proof that you are hopeless. The real difference is what you tell yourself when that dip happens. If you treat it like you are out, you quit. If you treat it like a normal dip, the habit stays alive. So here is what is actually happening. When starting feels easy and staying consistent feels impossible, it is not because you lack something. It is because of a rule you never agreed to. The one that says a missed day means you are out. The habit does not fall apart when you skip it. It falls apart when you decide you are done with it. That is the point worth noticing. Consistency was never about a clean streak. It has always been about how you treat yourself when you are no longer perfect. Change that rule, and staying consistent stops feeling like a test you keep failing.